As Odysseus' men leave the island of Cyclops, they are thrown off course by a storm casted by Zeus.
It was I who pushed you off course. You are now trapped on this lonely island.
No one can stop me, Odysseus, the slayer of beasts and the one who defies the gods.
Odysseus and his men now walk on lonely island, rocky shores with grassland scattered throughout. They come upon a giant nest.
I've never before seen such a large nest on such a lonely island.
I have a plan. We will stay in this nest until nightfall and wait for the return of this creature.
As Odysseus and his men wait for the return of the creature, they help themselves to food found on the island. The creature then returns out of the dark sky like a firefly, lighting up in the face of an unknown guest.
Who dares to disturb my nest? At such an honor, for they know that when they do, they will never leave this island. Cowgore, appear, for it is time to feed on these nasty creatures.
There is no need to feed on me and my lost friends. Our ship crashed along the rocky shores of your island. We have come to seek refuge in this time of need.
The Cowgore appears from the depth of the rivers to seek his food.
Who are these unknown men?
I, Odysseus, have stumbled upon your nest and look for refuge.
The only way for you to leave is to plead to our father Zeus.
I will never plead to Zeus.
Zeus appears from the thundering sky to speak with Odysseus.
Why will you not plead to the gods? You know it's the only way to get off this island unharmed.
What authority do you have? You haven't stopped me yet.
Zeus leaves Odysseus and his men for the Griffin in Cowgore.
You will not leave this nest without my help or approval.
As Odysseus' men lay in the nest, Odysseus comes up with a plan. The Cowgore leaves in search for food while the Griffin slowly falls asleep.
I have a plan with to escape from this lonely island.
What is your plan, our fearless leader?
Once the Griffin falls asleep, we will chop off his wing to prevent him from chasing after us.
What are we going to do about the Cowgore?
He will not be back for a while, so we will have time to escape before he realizes his friend is injured.
Who is taking? No prisoner is able to talk in the nest at this hour of the night.
As the men waited in quiet, kept their ears open to hear the Griffin snore, it when know when to put their plan in action.
Men, do you hear that? It's the snoring of the Griffin in his deepest sleep. We must act fast before he wakes from his deep sleep.
We must start now to finish before the Cowgore returns.
Odysseus' men work to cut off the wing. The Griffin now feels the pain and awakens from his deep sleep.
My beautiful wing! What have you done? You never leave this island alive.
Run, men. Run for the shoreline. We must find our ship.
Cowgore, avenge me! I will never be the same without my wing. You must avenge me!
Odysseus and his men are now close to the shoreline while the Cowgore is close behind.
Run, men, run. We are almost free.
Stop! I must avenge my brother.
Odysseus and his men are chased to the end of the island where they have ran the Cowgore and loaded on their ships as fast as they could set off just in time.
I have told you no one can stop the great Odysseus!
I swear to my father that you'll have a long journey ahead to reach home. And when you do, it is on a strange craft and you are all alone.
You do not scare me.
Odysseus and his men now set off to sail home, not knowing of the trouble that they will face ahead.